If you have epilepsy and are prone to seizures due to fast flashing lights, viewer discretion is advised at this point and beyond. Hello and welcome to Naivety Gaming. I'm your host Matt, and this is the 43rd week of Cheap Weekly Thrills. For those who don't know, Cheap Weekly Thrills is where I browse Steam and find games that have been released in the past week for $5 or less. And this week is the week of Tuesday, July 24th, 2018. And the game that we have chosen for this week is a little game called Music Racer. Music Racer is a musical arcade game where you get to race at full speed while dodging obstacles to the rhythm of the music. The developer and publisher is AbstractArt and was released on July 20th, 2018, so that was this last Friday. And, you know, I personally have been, I'm not going to say I've been looking for games like this, but being a racing game fan for pretty much my entire life, I really like the idea of being able to incorporate new ideas, fresh ideas into the racing genre. Simultaneously, I've been also looking for more music-based games because, spoiler alert, or more about me, I'm a music major, so I really enjoy music. I love composing music, I love playing music, just anything about music, I just love it to death. So the fact that when we get a developer that takes those two ideas together, has essentially a Lamborghini Countach as the main car to drive, and it kind of feels like a synth-wavy virtual reality. I'm hooked. I'm on board. I'm totally down with this. The current price of this game is $1.33. It is 33% off, and it is on sale until this coming Friday, so make sure you grab it quick before it returns to its normal price of $2. So, I will give this game a couple of quick tests, and I shall see you guys in just a moment. Hello and welcome to Music Racer, a synthwave, ideal 80s style. I don't even know how to even describe it anymore. It's just so cool. So let's start off with either playing the Countach, you know, the Bumblebee, the Jaguar F-Type, the Tutara, which I believe is a concept car of some variety that I've never heard of. And then the Need for Speed in me is superbly happy to see that they've just have the BMW M3 GTR just here, including the frickin' livery? Vinyls? I don't even know. Then, of course, a light cycle from Tron, the DeLorean, and you guys can kind of see what's going on. It's just, they've got perfect cars for this kind of game. So I'll choose the F-Type. I'll choose this level. I haven't played this yet. So here's the best part about this game. It's more or less an MP3 player than anything else, so let's just, I don't know, because you guys can tell I'm a massive Noel Gallagher fan. I'm gonna get demonetized immediately, but this game is too good to not do that. So, look at this. Isn't this... oh, I'm just in love with this game so much. Just playing your favorite music while going who knows how fast in a Jaguar in a synthwave 80s like dream of what Japan should be. And like I said, listening to Noel Gallagher, I am I'm just enjoying myself way too much right now, so I hope you guys are too, because this is just... It's such a simplistic, cheap game for $2, but I mean, it just... The design is just perfect. The graphics are incredible, and just the entire game is just so fun. And as you guys can kind of notice by the mechanics, if you run into one of the barriers, it screws up your audio, so nobody wants that to happen, so don't. I should say that there are very few or very limited options in this game, and the controls are, you know, mouse and keyboard, so it's going to be WASD, but it's more or less just A and D at this point. So... You guys have heard enough Noel Gallagher already, so let's go back and do one of the, what you want to call it, one of the standard songs that comes with the game. And no, I didn't have this prior to having this game. This is, I believe, just kind of showed up my music folder when the game was downloaded. So, I suppose it's a great way to get people hooked on your mixtape. Just contact the developers and say, hey, can you just download this to people's computer when they download the game? They're like, AbstractArt is like, why not? I don't see why not. If it's a good song, let's do it. Like I said, this game is not going to be fantastic for streaming or for, you know, gameplay videos on YouTube or whatever. It's just one of those games that's just purposely meant for the player's enjoyment. It's relaxing, try not to get any seizures from this, and, you know, just have a nice night off just listening to great music and driving fast cars. So, I don't think I've actually completed a level yet, so getting points is going to be a big problem. But I shall change the color up a little bit on here, just to kind of show customization. A red Countach with black rims. Yes. Oh, we've got our 80s synthwave dream town. Oh yes. Included with the orange sunset and everything. Let's go back to Legacy. Let's go this one. And let's try Zen. I'm not sure what this game type mode is going to be. So I was gonna say, I don't think there's a whole lot more than this, but I mean, this is more than enough that you could ask for. A bunch of different car designs, some of your favorite cars from, you know, from movies, pop culture, video games, on top of some pretty, you know, some nice customization options. It's a lot more than you would expect from a $2 game that you found randomly on Steam. And the one thing that I should mention, like I probably did before, is if you have epilepsy and are prone to seizures, do not play this game. Or at least be cautious when doing so. Because there are a couple of levels, yeah, like that. That's not ideal, so I'll definitely put a disclaimer earlier in the video if I haven't already, talking about it, so. Alright. I think that kind of proves my point for this kind of game. So this was Music Racer, a fun racing game of, I keep on trying to describe it, you guys know what I mean. It's a wonderful game to listen to your favorite songs to while racing fast cars in a synthwave environment. So that was the 43rd week of Cheap Weekly Thrills. If you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe. We could always use more subscribers around here. If you are an indie developer looking at getting their games shown, please contact me at matt@theextraneouszone.com. I'd love to be able to preview your guys' games, be able to see what it's all about, and then be able to, share your wonderfully made game with the community. I would love to, be a part of that and show you guys some great support. So again, too, if you want to send me an email at matt@theextraneouszone.com, like I said, I'd love to get in contact with you and be able to review your game. So that was the 43rd week of Cheap Weekly Thrills, and I hope to see you guys next week in the 44th week, where we'll review some more great indie games for $5 or less. I'm Matt, and thank you for watching Cheap Weekly Thrills. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.